to speak to Phil Zak, who does design for Hyundai. Now, that seems a bit of a contradiction. Design, Hyundai, would that be something that somebody get really excited about? And when you think about what the old Sonata looked like, the old Elantra, the old Santa Fe, it was more a value story. It was more of an inexpensive entry price. It was a great warranty, but it wasn't an emotional kind of thing. And I think that's where this is a very lucky man to be able to get fired up and have this fluidic sculpture. Fluidic, whoever heard of that word before Hyundai brought it out? It's now a word that's in part of my automotive vernacular, and it should be part of yours too. And I think what's amazing also about this car is that, we heard how lightweight it is and how aerodynamic it is and how efficient it is, but doggone it looks good too. And so I think that's a great testament to the work this gentleman's doing, and he's ready to roll. Come on in, sir.
Okay, Jim, do your move.
Phil Zak,
how's it
how
going?
are you, sir? Hey,
Great
welcome.
seeing you again.
Yes, absolutely. Welcome to the Postgame show.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yes. Now, I think last time we spoke, you had just joined the company, and you're still kind of getting your feet wet, so to speak. Now you've been here a little while. Look at the good work you're doing. Tell me a little bit about Elantra.
Well, hope they keep me around, but the Elantra?
I think you're doing fine.
I really appreciate that. Really, the Elantra is significant for us, but because we wanted to do a small, compact car that was also very expressive.
Right.
And we think we've really captured it with our fluidic design language on the Elantra. So the team is really full-blown excited.
And Dave was just saying from a sales perspective, to be able to put that vehicle, the Elantra, next to a Corolla, it's going to make the Corolla look really old
and conservative,
really fast.
Exactly.
And that's not kicking the Corolla around. They sell a lot of those as well. But let's be honest, there's nothing that good product won't solve in this business, and you guys are just absolutely proving that.
Oh, we appreciate it. And that's one thing. The Corolla and the cars, they've been doing great for them. We're coming to the market. We want to make a statement.
Yeah.
We want to be something new, expressive, something different. And it's really proven with Sonata that really that's what customers are looking for. They want something expressive.
And it MSRP about 14 grand. Come on, how do you do this?
That helps too, huh?
I hope you didn't have to take a pay cut for that.
No, actually, they've got very good accountants, and they really keep things tight.
Well, good, because you're doing good work.
We do the work, and I don't want to say conservatively, but intelligently. They put money where customers are going to appreciate it, and they keep everything really pretty restricted.
Listen, the applause you got today proves it's working out.
Right.
Okay, first question off the internet has arrived for you, sir. What competitor cars do you really admire from a design perspective? And as a designer, you must get this all the time.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Okay, so give me a new answer, something.
There's a new answer. A lot of the stuff, the Cadillac's coming out with the design language here.
Okay.
I think the coupe is really great.
That's a good looking car.
The Camaro, I'm a muscle car guy at heart.
Good,
so
me
that's
too.
another one that really kind of hits home.
I've said about that CTS coupe. It's almost like it's a concept car come to life. It's
exactly.
hard to believe you can actually put that in your driveway. So yeah.
So from a competitive standpoint, that's where I'd say.
Good. Next question. Which do you like? Wow, this is a tough
which
question.
one of your children do you like better?
Yeah,
Sonata
pretty
or
much.
Elantra?
I mean, look at this. People on the web, they're tough, I got to tell you. So which do you like better, the Sonata or the Elantra? Let me think about that for a minute. I can't answer it. You do it.
Yeah, I can't answer it either. We've been living with the Sonata for a while. It's been doing great for us.
Yeah.
It's a little different of an execution. It's really fluid. It's longer.
Yeah.
It sounds like a cop-out, but I mean, I really like them both because they're the same sculptural.
Well, it seems to me, and I'm no designer, trust me, you should see the stick figures I'm still drawing these days, but it seems to me that a shorter car like that couldn't be quite as long and drawn out like the Sonata is. I mean, I noticed like some nice harder edges on the fenders and stuff. You're a designer. Is that a part of the proportion that needs to be that way?
Yeah, you caught it spot on.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Yeah. So you're good.
I've been doing this for a while.
It's hard on a shorter car to kind of get a lot of those lines to wrap through.
Okay.
So we did end up bringing a lot more lines on the hood that kind of work into the grille.
Right.
So the form execution was done differently on the small car.
Right.
So it's kind of nice and challenging for a designer by shaking up car proportions. You get a different appearance, but still within the family.
And speaking about appearance, I understand, and I haven't seen the car at nighttime yet, but I understand the headlights and the tail lights and the whole lighting package is phenomenal as well. I mean, what can you tell us about that?
Phenomenal.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't leave any details off. We wanted to make sure that this was a small car, but also look kind of premium in the execution. So you'll see the DRL lights. It'll have a really nice signature lamp appearance.
Yeah, because brands like, let's say, Audi or something, they've really done a great job of that, of saying, here's our car in the day because it's lit up, it's got those little LEDs going around, and you guys are getting in that space too. It's a smart idea. People want to be proud of the car they own. And now you can do a vehicle you're proud to own at this kind of price point against competitors that are more probably purchased for their value story. You guys are going to clean it up again.
Exactly. We don't have quite that content because the
I
price is
like
a
to work
little
for
bit
Hyundai,
less.
for goodness sakes. I'm
But,
very bullish on you guys,
yeah,
as you can
we
tell.
appreciate it.
And so are we at Kelly Blue Book. I mean, you guys are just coming up on our scales all the time.
We're trying to give the customer what they want from a design and also from a price point.
Okay. Another question off the web, and I know this one is another one you must get, daily. Every time you meet somebody and tell them what you do, you probably get this question. Phil, what is your favorite design of all time?
Favorite design of all time. For that, I mean, I go back to, I enjoy racing, go back to the old Ferrari P333. The sculpture on that car, it's, to this day, it's just exotic and beautiful.
Exotic,
so
but also
me,
it works. I mean, it's effective.
Functional, fast, effective. So it's kind of stood the test of time, so that's usually the one I use for my all-time favorite.
Understandable. And how about the interior design? We just got a glimpse of it on the program there. How much work were you involved in on that? And is there a good, nice lighting package on that? Because I always tell people who, when they're looking for and shopping for a car, go take your test drive at night because you're going to spend a lot of time in that interior.
Exactly.
You want to make sure not only the buttons fall to where you want them to, but that you kind of stand back and go, look where I'm sitting. How's that car do?
Exactly. That car does great. Overall, from a design standpoint, we did do some work on that. It's very kind of driver focused. The integrated center stack looks terrific. We have the 3D navigation, which is on there, which is kind of a high-tech feature.
Wow. On this price point?
On this price point. Heated rear seats. A lot of good amenities that you get on this that you would have to maybe go a class above on some of our competitors.
Yeah, and again, the interior is something I think a lot of people kind of overlook when they go and test drive a car. If you live in an area like Los Angeles, like we do, you spend a lot of time sitting in your car in traffic, so you might as well be happy where you are there.
Yeah, we've taken kind of almost a European approach where you're not penalized for a small car. A small car, but you still have all the features and amenities that you would get in something that's much larger.
Okay. Got a question now from Melinda. It looks like a specialist in the regional department. Sounds like a Hyundai homer here. I like it. Will the Elantra Touring reflect the new body style as well?
I really can't get into discussing any future products right now.
We'll cover the microphone. Go ahead.
But as far as the sculptural execution that we have on our vehicles and the dynamicism that we have, yes, you can expect to see that in each and every vehicle that we've got coming forward.
So that same kind of that flow sort of thing.
Yeah.
Now, how about in the SUV side? Obviously your Tucson we talked about. How about larger SUVs? How are you going to integrate that fluidic look in the bigger stuff too? What you could really consider the big boxes, if you will.
Yeah, you're asking all those difficult questions. You obviously do your stuff there. We're working on that right now, but what we can do with the fluidic sculpture, we need to kind of tone it down for whatever vehicle we're doing. It's almost like a wine. After a while, it kind of matures.
Yeah.
It may get a little bit of the bounce out of the line because the vehicles are longer, taller.
Okay.
But we can still use the foreign vocabulary on an SUV.
Well, and you're also building a very distinctive face with the grill lines and stuff like that, and that can carry on, I'm sure.
Exactly. Our hexagonal grille, that's something that you'll see to give brand identity to all the vehicles. We don't want a look-alike approach like some brands do, but it will still be more of a kind of a sibling approach, brother-sister.
Okay, so now we were sitting here kind of really talking about how great it's been to be working at Hyundai and all the success you've had, but what's the biggest obstacle you've had?
The biggest obstacle?
Yeah.
I'd say just from I think any manufacturer, the competition out there is really intense from a design standpoint.
It is, yes.
Manufacturing standpoint. So everyone's kind of in the same boat as far as that goes. Right now, with our new design execution in the vehicles, we think we're doing pretty well. We're just looking to kind of keep that pace.
Well, and I talk to a lot of designers. How about the impact of engineering versus design? Are you able to get through the stuff you want to do in this company?
This company is really good from an engineering standpoint of delivering what the designers are looking for.
That's rare, ladies and gentlemen. I talk to a lot of guys in this position. Usually it's engineering fights.
Sometimes it's surprising. We'll do a scale model. We'll have engineers come look at it. The first answer is no. We get the next package back, and it fits under our scale model.
Awesome.
So it is awesome.
It's working out. Well, Phil, hey, thanks. Continue good luck to you.
Thank you.
Love being a part of this program, and look, it's nice to be part of the brand that's so optimistic and hitting big numbers like you guys are doing too.
And growing. Good talk with you again.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks.